Hey everyone, welcome to the episode of That's All Funny, episode number 760. Yeah, it's another day. Yeah, and I'll miss you most of all, Scarecrow. I wish I was a Scarecrow. What was that? Oh yeah, I'd ordered some Uber Eats pizza, and I don't know how the fucking Uber Eats people make their money, dude. Like, I only tipped. Is my camera focus? Okay, I only tipped like $3. Because I just don't believe in tipping. I don't think it's like that cool of a thing. I'm like Mr. Pink or whatever. But I yeah, I'm just not a big tipper. Like I'll do $3, $4. If I'm like especially for things like they're delivering it, okay, like that's already something they're doing. Like um you have people like in the service industry where they're offering customer service, or you got a hot ass chick at a Hooters who's like, doing more, showing ass or something. You're like, okay. Or if I'm on a date with like a chick, right, or a dude, I guess, whatever, and I want to impress them. Okay, I'm probably gonna tip pretty well just to show them like, okay, he's fucking persona non grata or whatever the fuck Aladdin shit it is, right? But I'm just not a big tipper. I don't know how those fucking Uber Eats people or DoorDash make their money. Like, and then do they get gas? And then how do they pay for it with a card that's offered by them? I don't understand how these transactions go. It's very like strange to me. Like there just seems like so many moving parts to it. There's so many like middlemen, and I don't know. It just always seems like a drug deal or something. Because there's so many people involved in just bringing me pizza to my house. Like I gotta go through this system, and then the system's got to go to that pizzeria, and that pizzeria's got to talk to that system, and then talk to the person that's going to deliver, and then that person's got to talk to the system that I put it through, and then to the restaurant. Like there's a lot of ears and eyes, just to get pizza, right? So the pizza was all right. I mean, I got like it was like a buy one get one free for the margarita pizza, which it's just, I don't know, cheese, tomato. It's good. Real small, it's 8 inches, but I'm like, hey, buy one get one free, so that's like 16 inches, right? I do the math, and I bought like a large pizza trio or something with the 3 meats, and ate some of that, and that was pretty good. So it's good after like a long day of just fucking learning shit for work, right? I just wanted something already there, already made, whatever, right? Let's look at some news. That's what I'm here to look at. Liam Payne, One Direction band member, dead at 31 after balcony fall in Argentina. And I made the joke, oh, he's just like his band. He falls in One Direction. Former One Direction star singer Liam Payne, 1/5 of the British boy band, died outside of a hotel in Argentina capital Buenos Aires. He was 31. The British musician was found dead after falling from a third-floor balcony of the Casa Sur Hotel. In a statement, the Capitol Police added they were called to the hotel in the capital's Palermo neighborhood, where they were notified of a, quote, aggressive man who could be under the effects of drug and alcohol. He died of extreme serious injuries. No, that's unfortunate. Like, um, are they the one that made the song "You Don't Know You're Beautiful"? That's what makes you beautiful. And I always wondered, like, that's such a like a oxymoron or a fallacy. Like, if you don't know you're beautiful, that's what makes you beautiful. But then you're beautiful, so you aren't beautiful. Like that. It just doesn't make sense. There's the chicken before the fucking chicken before the horse or whatever, right? Like if you don't know you're beautiful, but that's what makes you beautiful, you're not beautiful, you know, or you don't know you're beautiful, but you are beautiful, so you'll never know, but you will be. I don't know. It's kind of strange. And I don't even know if they sing that song. I'm pretty sure they sing that song though. I'm like 90. Okay, I'm like 85% sure they sing that song, but yeah, no, rest in peace to him. Maybe he knew something about the election, and that's why they took care of him. I don't know. That you never know with this shit, maybe he was about to come out with a Diddy party accusation and they took care of him. There's could be a lot of things, man. Like I can literally believe anything and look at any iceberg now that will involve stuff like this because this is like fishy, but it's like okay, it could happen, but why did it happen? You know, and why now? I don't know, but whatever. Next year on the news, FTC adopts click to cancel rule to make it easier to end subscriptions, mirroring California law. The Federal Trade Commission continued its crackdown on businesses that deceptively market and sell subscription services, adopting a rule Wednesday requiring companies to let consumers cancel a gym membership, streaming video service, or other subscription as easily as they started it. Now, I'm on board with this because there are some um you know, services that either streaming or gym memberships for sure that make you got to jump through hoops to cancel your shit. I remember I remember years ago. This was years ago, years ago when they had Ballet Total Fitness when one was really close to where we had an apartment at, and so we made a membership and it was like $30 a month, which that was expensive, right? But it was pretty fancy. And I remember going there and, gym membershiping, whatever. And then I was like, finally, I was like, nah, I don't want to go here. I don't use it enough. $30 a month is expensive, especially back then when you had like the Obama economy and shit, where it wasn't nearly as bad as it is now, right? It's just some homie fucking with a wife with a fat ass who might have a dick. I don't know. But um you to cancel your Ballet Total Fitness membership, I remember you had to send a handwritten letter with your gym membership card in the mail to a certain address of Ballet Total Fitness, and that's the only way they would cancel your membership is if you sent a handwritten letter along with your gym membership card to this specific address, and then they would cancel it. And that was the only way that you could cancel the membership. Otherwise, you would just keep getting billed for it to the point where I was like, dude, I'm just gonna tell my bank this shit is fraudulent. Do not fucking charge me for it, and then it'll get me off my back. Which I feel like that's a lot of people do. That's the nice a life hack, Just tell them, oh no, that's fraud, and get them off your back, right? But then it goes to collections, and it's like whatever. I don't care about like Total Fitness. Fucking, if I owe them a fucking balance bill of fucking $90 or something, 120. But yeah, I remember it just being a pain in the butt. And now, I mean, a couple of them are not so bad, but I know like there's a lot of subscriptions where like stars when I'm about to cancel it, like I see that I got charged for a bill for 9.99 and I'm like, "Fuck, man, I don't even use stars." And I go to cancel, and it's like, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I mean, we'll give you 39.99 for 6 months, and I'm like, "Nah, that's cool. We'll give you 2 months for 199 a month." And I'm like, "All right, go ahead and give me the 199 for 2 months. That's fine. That's nothing. That's fucking shekels to that shit, you know." And so I just end up getting another 2 months, so I could see why they're cracking down on like this shit because it takes advantage of people, especially retards who are like, I thought I only had to click this to, you know what I mean? It should be easy, just as easy to cancel a membership as it is to gain a membership, right? So I agree with that. 100%. Yeah. You don't know you're beautiful. That's what makes you beautiful. Next year on the news, protesters demand Kellogg's remove artificial colors. I don't know. I don't see an article to this. Oh, here's here. Protesters gathered at Kellogg's headquarters to urge the company to remove artificial dyes from its 18 cereals. Why? What is this? Does this help the earth somehow? Does this like I don't see the point. Okay, like they're artificial dyes, right? They change the color of the Fruit Loops, which fruit, it's a great word. I love the word FROOT, fruit. I think it means colors. That's why it's Fruit Loops, color loops, right? But fruit, but like, so you're like fruit with the fruit because it tastes like fruit. But then the color, the word fruit means colors. So it's great. You can listen to the album Fruit by Marina and the Diamonds. Great fucking album. Maybe one song on there is it like a no listen. It's like kind of boring. I forget what it is. I think it's called Gold or no, it's not Gold. It's one of the ones in the middle, like track 6 or 5 or 7. One of the ones in the middle that I'm just like, it's boring. But the whole album itself is perfection. But as far as Kellogg's, I don't know why protesters are demanding them removing artificial colors. Like, who cares? Like, is that really a big deal? Is that really a molehill we got to turn into a mountain? Because I mean, we got bigger problems. We got the money in Israel. We got the money in Ukraine. We got the money in Gaza. We got fucking this election going on. We got fucking immigrants everywhere. Like, there's a lot of fucking other things to deal with. You don't know you're beautiful. That's what makes you beautiful. Um, faggot. there's I don't know. This is like a battle that I don't think like this is like one of those easy ones where people are like, "Oh, we're gonna go protest over there because we don't want to protest a real protest where we could get beaten. We'll go protest." It's like one of those level 1 protests where everyone's like on these level 10 protests, like some Diablo fucking dungeon shit. Like this is your basic protests where it's like, "Oh, come on, change the colors, make them real instead of artificial." And it's like, well, that'll cost more and it'll taste different, like we can't afford that. And this has kind of just been our thing. So I don't care. Kellogg's keep doing their thing, keep making Fruit Loops. I should buy some. I really haven't had cereal in a while. I could really go for some Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops are fucking good. Um, I'm thinking about like maybe peanut butter crunch too, like some sort of peanut butter, like a Captain Crunch, but the peanut butter one. That shit goes down pretty hard. I don't know. I just haven't. Every time I go to the store, and I haven't gone to the store lately, I just haven't been craving cereal and milk. It's like if I do want some sort of dairy, I want like an iced coffee, and if I do want some sort of dessert, I want like something with peanut butter in it, or I don't know. It takes me a lot for me to crave cereal. Raisin Bran goes hard too, though, for real. Like, there's a lot of good cereals, but I don't care about this. This is nothing that needs to whatever be a big deal. Speaking of big deals, Amazon goes nuclear, plans to invest more than 500 million to develop small modular reactors. Amazon Web Services is investing over 500 million in nuclear power, announcing 3 projects from Virginia to Washington State. AWS, Amazon's subsidiary in cloud computing, has a massive and increasing need for clean energy that expands its service into generative AI. It is also a part of Amazon's path to net zero carbon emissions. I mean, Amazon's gonna take over the world, dude. Like, this is literally like Fallout, the TV show that they fund on their own show, which is a Bethesda fucking game. Fallout, everybody knows about it. The show's pretty good. You should watch it. But I mean, they're gonna cause nuclear. I don't know, nuclear fallout, right? I don't know if they're gonna cause a nuclear war, but they definitely have the money to do it or to fund it, and without us knowing it for sure too. And then whoever holds the fucking disease and the cure has all the money. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't doubt if they're gonna go that way and make even more money, head over fist of cash. So I don't blame them. That's like hating the player, and that's like hating the player instead of the game. Like they're just making money. I know the same feeling too. If I can make money, fucking doing shit like that, I'd be fucking doing it. Yeah, for sure, for sure. So I don't blame them. It's gonna get to that point though where they're like doing everything, a part of everything, and where we're living in Amazon houses, getting Prime drones, bringing our shit, logging on to Amazon, fucking prescription. They're already getting Amazon prescriptions, Amazon school, Amazon work. Everything's gonna be Amazon. But whatever. If you've seen Fallout, you already know what I mean. So same shit, right? Just more sex, I'm sure. just because people love sex, right? But speaking of AI, and last thing here on the news, parents sue son's high school history teacher over AI cheating punishment. So the parent of a Massachusetts high school senior are suing his teacher, school district faculty members, and a local school committee for punishments he received after he used artificial intelligence tools to research and create an outline for a history class essay. The lawsuit, filed in Massachusetts District Court, said the student didn't break any rules and is now at a disadvantage in the highly competitive Ivy League college application process after he received punishments that included a detention, a poor grade, and the inability to join the National Honor Society. The lawsuit is one of the first of its kind in contesting school discipline over the use of AI to complete academic work. The complaint said the school's AI policy was added to the high school student handbook only the year after the plaintiff's son was punished. So that's where I think, bam, that's the smoking gun. So they didn't have an AI policy before, and then the shit goes down, they punish him, and then they add the policy, and it's like, okay, we now you can't, like, you got the horse before the carriage or the egg before the chicken or whatever the fuck. You can't really do a punishment that you don't have like a guideline for. Although I would say if you were to punish him, it wouldn't be over using AI. It would be more so over um what is it called when you fucking steal someone else's work? Oh my god, I can't remember what the fuck it's called because I use so much AI to do shit. I don't even know. But when you steal someone else's work and you don't like cite it, and that's what AI is like you tell AI what to do, it generates a paper from other people's papers that have created in that. So it kind of like I'm not gonna say the word the word I'm thinking of the word counterfeit, but it's not counterfeit where you fucking use someone else's work, right? Plagiarize. There you go. Where it would get more into like the idea of plagiarism, and he would he would get put in punishment for plagiarism rather than for the use of AI and cheating using that. Like that's where I feel this should have been punished as a plagiarizing sort of punishment rather than using AI and you're cheating and that's going to stay with you forever. You know what I mean? Because that's kind of what AI is it plagiarizes from a bunch of other people's works and collections of all that, and then creates sort of a hodgepodge of a paper that is coherent, and then you use that, and it's like, well, I can put this into whatever. I know teachers have like access to a resource where you can put in a paper, and it'll tell you by percentage how much it's plagiarized, and if it's plagiarized like I think if it's like 60%, that's bad, like a good percentage is like 20. And then you start going up to 30, 40, 50, 60, and you're like, okay, this is kind of getting plagiarized, like someone copied it. And then you get to 90 and it's just like fucking completely copied. It's not that guy's work. It's just completely fucking plagiarized. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think he should be punished, but not for what he was punished for, the student. And then for him to sue, I mean, he's got every right to sue. I feel like he's got a good case because that's they're trying to get him on a policy that wasn't even created yet. So, I mean, he's got he, he's he's got a fucking case going. But what I know, I just try to keep everything random and unplagiarized. I try not to clip, snip, or do any of that other shit because I don't know. Well, I do some for like other shit, but I don't like do other shows because it just doesn't seem right to me. It really doesn't. But I don't know. What do you think about parents, Amazon protesters, uh, canceling memberships, One Direction? You don't know you're beautiful. That's what makes you beautiful. Let me play the outro. Yeah, I'm done. That's all I got, man. That's all. That's all funny, guys. I want to thank you for listening to the podcast. That's all funny. It's available anywhere podcasts are available. Just search That's All Funny. Got a podcast with a game called That's All Funny about wrestling every Monday. Monday, that's right. Check it out. That's All Kayfabe. Anywhere podcast available. Search That's All Kayfabe on your favorite podcast player. Every Tuesday, if you want to listen to me and the wonderful Mint Salad talk about a movie we watched, play a little game, you can check it out. Tits and Areolas with Mint Salad. Available anywhere podcasts are available on any player. You can listen to that. If you want to watch video versions of any of these shows I just said, Tits and Areolas with Mint Salad, That's All Kayfabe, That's All Funny. Check it out on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Lorenzo Areola, or you can see them on my Twitter. I typically put them out on Twitter. My Twitter's @Lorenzo Areola, or X, whatever you want to call it. I'm sorry. I don't mean to dead name it. I just always keep fucking saying that. Check out the Patreon, patreon.com/Lorenzo Areola for early episodes, bonus episodes, deleted episodes, $5 a month to everything. Help support the podcast. There's the donation links there if you want to help support the show. Really appreciate it. It helps keep the lights on, helps keep the pills going to my head. I really appreciate the medication. It's coming to me soon. I'm almost there. I'm almost going to get it. I'm on the edge. You don't know you're beautiful. That's what makes you beautiful. Take care. Bye.